And welcome back to Minecraft Quest with SRJ26. Last episode I showed you a few buildings in the West End, specifically the art gallery and the squashed spider wool and string shop. And this episode we are going to look at the mines. This building is meant to be the civilian mine, so it's a mining company. The concept is that they sell equipment, minerals, rock, and fill. In the original build, right along this wall, there was an actual block of ore of diamond, gold, iron, coal, and redstone. And our voracious appetites that we have the kids come on the server, and they did a day where they explored the island and they just snapped up everything. So there's not a lick of materials left. Now we come down here and we can check out that there are some supplies left, but I think all the good stuff is probably gone. They have gotten good at getting stuff. Let me see, I don't think I left anything in the furnaces. This is the first part of the mine. This shaft here, or this cart track here, was originally meant to be for those mine carts that have storage and the mine carts that have furnaces, the powered ones. And I wasn't very happy with how they work. I think they probably are pretty much just old school stuff by now, and that the powered tracks are the way to go. So we will go downstairs and we will see, whoa, what is down here? I thought I heard something. Now, we've got the lava fall mine and we've got the deep mine. And I will check out the lava fall mine first. This one is pretty boring. I can see the kids didn't explore here too much. It's called the lava fall mine, of course, because there is a pillar of lava right here to fall in and get yourself hurt. There you go. And it goes down, 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 and provides a little natural light. And this part I sort of dug out a little bit, but didn't do a lot too, mostly because I didn't want the mines to be too boring. I wanted it to feel like it had a little bit of variety to it. And if I only had one mine shaft and one place to explore, that'd be kind of boring. So the lava fall mine, this is it. It's got all these little nooks and crannies, and there's not a lot here. It's pretty well lit, and that makes sense. If there were people actually using it as a mine, they would light it. So it's not just a natural cave full of monsters. Let me see, what do we got over here? Oh yes, and this, believe it or not, is I think this is behind, let me just I'll just break through. What do we got? I believe we are right next to the arena. Yeah, that's right, the arena. But we're not going that way. We're actually going to go back, and we will do the arena another time. What I'm going to show you, the more interesting part, is the deep mine. And the deep mine goes back this way. We are not going to take... Do I have any? Oh, okay, I've got to. It's like a button, do not press. You got to press it. There you go. Yay! And it will go up and around. The problem I found with these powered mine carts is that they don't really push other carts, which is kind of frustrating. And apparently they kind of suck. So, yeah, they're not so useful. But the deep mine is where we're going. And I am going to take the cart another time. This first time I'm going to walk. So we have a path down here, and there is a track that goes across, and there's a walkway above, of course, as you can see. And there's a little side shot there with nothing in it. Oh, look at that. I wonder why that is there. Probably because someone went up to get something, I'm guessing. Anyways, the deep mine, be careful. So here we have the stairs down to the deep mine. And the deep mine is, well, I'm sure you guessed it, it's deep. I actually made this by, I was trying to create a mine for the players to find underneath the city, and I had a fairly large cave, and my buddy Paul gave me some advice. He said, why not, I got it from stuff he was doing in his excavations for another build. He was filling entire caves, just literally completely full of TNT and then lighting it. And he was telling me how amazing it was for how much it exploded. And so I took a fairly large cave and filled it entirely full of TNT and then lit it. And, well, this enormous cave is the result. So the track from above comes right down to here, and you can press it and go right back up. We actually should have some carts. Yes, we do. And let's go in and take a look at the caves. It's not too exciting. It's pretty straightforward, but off of this main cave I actually did, do I have any? Yes, I do. Very good. I don't have much more though. And I don't have any wood, so let's just take our life in our hands and do a little exploring. So I made a couple of little side shots here. You can come down and explore. This one's got some natural lighting. And then back here we've got, whoop, turn around, there you go. Back here we've got, oh, I can't get up that way. There we go. I like redstone. I gotta say, I like redstone for a lot of reasons. One of the many is that it does light up really nicely when you walk on it. And I have never really leveraged that for good purpose, but I've thought about it a lot. Someday I'm going to. Okay, so this one is where it gets a little funky. And we're gonna just take a quick look and see what we got. Okay, so we go down here, and then let's see. Aha, look at that. And let's see. Diamond. I found a diamond that none of the kids found. And I'm going to leave it there to reward one of the kids that actually watches these videos, which I suspect might be none of them. But if any of them watch these videos, they can come down here and get a free diamond just waiting to be grabbed. Got a half a mind to leave another one in there, but I'm not going to, and I am going to extinguish the lights because the whole point is to make it a little bit dangerous, because after all, that's where the fun is. And down on this other side, we have another large room with lots of nothing actually. There's probably something back there, but if you want to find out whether there is a chest full of diamonds, you can go look yourself. There might be. And that is pretty much the depths of the mine. So the concept was that I wanted to make this world, or make this world as realistic as possible, so that when the kids went and did their diamond treasure hunt, it would be a really interesting and fun environment for them to explore. So that's why I went to this level of detail, adding all this stuff. And my hope was that the mines, I'm going to take the, oh, there's a bunkhouse right there. By the way, I didn't even mention that. Nothing very exciting in it, just a bunkhouse. But let's see, oh, it's not nighttime. And we've got, let me see, yep, lots of good mining tools. Ooh, I might as well grab a couple of these while I can. And yeah, so I tried to make it as realistic as possible and add detail. My theory was that the level of detail, the more detail I put in, the more fun and the more interesting it would be, the more engaging it would be. And so now I'm back up top, and that is the mine. So I'm going to go back up and log off. Actually, do I want to log off? I've got a few minutes left. Maybe I will try to burn a couple more minutes and show you a little bit more up top before we do the next one. I think we're very close to doing the arena, which is exciting because the arena is really probably the thing I'm the proudest of on this whole island, other than just the general scale of everything that I wind up doing. Okay, so we are out of the mining company. There's the mining company. And you can see the wonderful blocks here. There was going to be one block of each thing, and the players, of course, kept all the good ones and left the junk. We've got a nice little mansion here that has not been claimed by anyone yet, I don't think. They were putting signs on the houses they claimed. But the next thing is a little archery range right here. I was going to put, there we go, and of course the arrow bounces up like a crazy thing. And this is just generally the square. The next thing I'll show you before I sign off is I'll read some of these. Now, in order to make it as realistic and interesting an environment as possible, let me just look left and right, make sure I'm not being snuck up on. Okay. Alright, so we've got our handy dandy message board, and we've got lots of things here that will hopefully hint to some of the other stuff that is on the island, so that the kids can read them and then get a hint or an idea as to what else is out there without actually seeing it yet. So we have librarian needed, must be quiet and good at mazes. That's a hint about the library. Lost, diamond lost in East End Chapel. Lost diamond possibly was dropped in the library. Let me see. Now hiring first mate needed, inquire at Sea Shack. So lots of stuff to try to give the players the feeling that there's more going on. Missing. Sir Blockhead has gone missing. I haven't gone missing. I'm right here. Right there. There I am. But he was missing because, of course, he fled because he is a little bit of a coward. And yeah, and house for rent, large paintings at the art museum, sale on wool. So try to make it feel like a sort of a real town. I often wonder why I don't just play on a large server with a gazillion people, but I think the griefing would make me crazy. And also, I'm actually very happy to do stuff for our kids on a smaller server. The last thing I'll mention before I sign off is each of these food shops I mentioned, Eat Healthy, The Mad Baker. So each of these has an actual anchor store. So the Baconator, we saw that before. That was on the far side of the island. Garrett, I think, decided he owned that house before he... No, someone else did, but someone moved in there. The Sea Shack at the Eastern Seaport. And, of course, shroom stews made fresh at the inn. So each of these is an anchor store. They all are accessed from the kitchens underneath the inn for easy refilling. And that pretty much covers all the build from here to the far wall, which you can actually see all the way down there. Way down there. That is the this whole part of the city. I've got more down. Wait for it. There. There's a whole part of the city down that way. But next I'm going to show you the arena because I really like the arena. I'm very proud with how it came out. So this has been Minecraft Quest with SRJ26. We are going over the diamond hunting and the many things that I put on the island that I built up from nothing, and trying to explain a little bit about what we built so that you may be able to get ideas for your own servers. Until next time, thank you for watching, and